Good time everyone. This video will consider the option of creating a metal frame for a 2-level plasterboard ceiling. This ceiling will have 2 niches located at different levels. A large niche with the first level arranged along a concrete floor slab and the main lighting. Along the perimeter of a large niche there will be a milled plasterboard box for an LED strip. The second niche with a small depression, in the space of which there will be decorative wooden blinds and lighting. All stages of creating a ceiling. See my next videos for links to which you will find in the description of this video or in the notification when you subscribe to my channel. Before starting the installation of the frame, the old coating is removed from the ceiling, the electrical wiring is mounted to the place of the main lighting fixture, the groove with the wires is sealed, and the surface of the concrete slab is treated with soil with antiseptic additives. The walls are leveled if necessary. Further, a guide ceiling profile is mounted along the perimeter of the wall. For precise horizontal positioning of the guide profiles, I set them along the laser level. I set the level on the vertical bar by lifting it to the ceiling. I set the horizontal line of the level at a distance of 11 centimeters below the concrete ceiling. For normal adherence of the guide profile to the walls, a special sealing tape is glued to the profile. In this case I use Knauf Dichtungsband. There are different opinions about the need for this tape. I am not going to argue with anyone, and although I am not an adherent of Knauf, I have my own clear conviction that this tape is necessary. Thanks to the tape, both sound insulation and a tight fit of the guide to the concrete surface are performed. When using profiles from different manufacturers, many are faced with the difficulty of gluing the tape to the profiles. I often hear that the tape is bad and does not stick to the profile. The main problem at this point is that profiles are sold greasy or dirty, and the solution to this issue is a simple degreasing of the profile surface with a solvent. Using an electric hammer drill with a 6 mm drill. Holes are made for fastening the guide profiles with a pitch of 500 mm. I drill holes in the wall for a 6 mm dowel, right through the metal profile. I install the profiles around the perimeter, fixing them with dowel nails. Further, along the perimeter of a large niche, I attach the guide profile to the ceiling. Wherever there is a profile adjoining to concrete, the adjoining part of the profile is glued with a damper tape. Then, I form the horizontal corner of the second level niche. I make the niche corner from 2 equal segments of the guide profile twisted together. Many people do it differently. First they install vertical walls from pieces of drywall, screwing them to the profile on the ceiling, and then, the lower horizontal guide profile is attached to the drywall walls, placing it on the same level with the profile fixed on the wall. Then, exposing the plasterboard wall vertically and inserting a section of the ceiling profile with one side into the guide profile on the wall, and with the other side into the profile fixed to the gypsum board, fix the wall in a vertical state, maintaining an angle of 90 degrees relative to the ceiling. In my version, the entire ceiling frame is made entirely of metal, since I try not to save on this and not distribute the load from the weight of the structure to only one drywall. The joints of the profiles where the drywall adjoins, between themselves, I fasten with rivets. I will not argue, rivets take much more time than fastening on self-tapping screws with a press washer, but this is my personal choice. I would not say that this greatly complicates the work, but, on the other hand, the connection turns out to be reliable and nothing protrudes, as if in the case of self-tapping screws, the caps of which do not allow the drywall to fit snugly to the frame. Having made the horizontal parts of the niche corners from 2 guide profiles, I attach short sections of the ceiling profile to them and connect the structure with the profiles on the ceiling. I expose the details to one horizontal level using a laser level. Then, I connect these parts with the guide profile on the wall using pieces of horizontally installed ceiling profiles. Next, I arrange a second ceiling niche. The niche will have a recess of 3 centimeters. To do this, I install 3 ceiling profiles on top of the guide profiles fixed on the walls, to which a decorative element made of plywood with wooden slats will be attached. I fix the profile on straight ceiling hangers that are mounted to the ceiling through a dividing tape using dowels. I connect the crosshairs of 2 levels of ceiling profiles using a 2-level NAV connector, on which there are quite convenient latches, thanks to which the connector is installed quickly and without play between the profiles. The connection between the ceiling profiles at the same level, I carry out without the use of connectors, which are also called crab. For this, with the help of self-tapping screws with a press washer, in the place where it is necessary to carry out the abutment, I fasten a small section of the guide profile. Such a connection is no worse than a regular one, but it costs much less. In the places where drywall sheets are joined, I provide a ceiling profile, along which the joint is made and the edges of the drywall sheets are attached. I also take into account the placement of the ceiling profile parallel to the wall at a distance of 10 centimeters from the wall. After making the ceiling frame from a metal profile, it remains to bring the electrical wiring to the places of the lamps and to the LED lighting. Installation of drywall, manufacturing of milled drywall boxes for lighting, sealing drywall joints and finishing the ceiling. See my next videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell. Good luck everyone and see you soon.